Welcome everyone. Today we're going to review a set of vintage glass from Soviet Union. It's a Cinemat made by Terphoto from Ukraine. It's a set of 5 lenses from 29 to 135 millimeters. Quick disclaimer, it's not going to be a scientific review, it's just my personal experience. And if you have anything to add, feel free to leave a comment and let me know if this video was helpful for you. So today we're going to take a look at the first lens in the set. It's the 29mm F2.8 Pentacon made in GDR, aka East Germany. The lens is in great condition, which is a pleasant surprise for such an old lens. Now to the mod. All of the lenses have a 72mm lens hood, which is very convenient because I use a clamp-on mod box and I don't need to change the attachments every time I change a lens, and it just fits all the lenses. Same goes for filters. If I have to use a screw-on filters on this, they're just going to fit all of them. There are 2 geared rings. One is for aperture, which is declicked. The other one is for your focus. They also came with a Canon EF mount adapter, which is perfect because my camera comes with 2 mounts. One of them is a Canon EF and the other one is PL. So this works for me personally, but I believe they do offer other adapters as well. You can look them up on eBay, that's how I found them. This video is not sponsored, by the way. So that's the lens we started with, and without further ado, let's check it out. As you may notice, the aspect ratio is different. It's because I'm using a different camera. It has a Super 35 sensor, and even though it is smaller than a full frame sensor, the sides are wider than your typical 16:9 aspect ratio. Due to that, sides get more character than the top and the bottom, because we're seeing the outer edges of the lens that are not as sharp as the middle. I'm using a monopod, which is not the best tool paired with a heavy camera and a windy day, but it's very convenient for a quick test like this. I might consider using the tripod in the future if the shake is too distracting. The lens is plenty sharp, but not too sharp, which I dislike in Sony G Master lenses or similar, which are amazing for video, but not my favorite for narrative short films that I love to shoot. On this shot, we can see the minimal focusing distance of this lens, which is 25 centimeters. It's pretty good. I'm gonna stop talking for the next few shots. We're just going to enjoy the beauty of this lens and inwood, of course. Forgot to mention that all lenses in this kit cover full frame sensors. By the way, here we can start seeing how the flares look like. And they're not the smoothest due to this lens only having 6 aperture blades, but they're also not too distracting, which is nice. I wanted to mention that the lens is pretty short and it might be a bit of a challenge to fit a mod box and a follow focus on it. In my case, the mod box barely has clearance with this lens, but it works. If I didn't have it, I would probably consider getting one that attaches to the rods and has some kind of material between itself and the lens to act as a buffer zone for focus. Another thing that I had to consider is that since the lens is so short, my focus ring is very close to the camera body, and I had to swap the gear on my follow focus from the far to the near side, Luckily, it is very easy to do, since Tilda foreseen cases like this and made my life easier. Let me know if you want me to do a rig breakdown video. That is it for today's review of the 29mm f2.8 Pentacon. I hope this gave you some idea of what to expect from this lens. We will take a look at the 37mm Mir 1V in the next video and see how well they pair together. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Cheers!